Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, I appreciate you being here. It's David Piersaul here from Thieves Productions. And today we're going to dig into a lesser known artist. Definitely a video that doesn't have as many views as we usually watch on this channel. But as always, my purpose of this channel is always to find cool music, cool new artists, and check out dope music videos that have never been seen. And maybe you can discover through me some dope artists. And that's kind of the ultimate goal for me. And that today is Sampa the Great Time's Up Feet Crown official video. Now, I seen this video like halfway to the halfway point and I thought it was looking dope. And I was like, I gotta rewind it and watch it on the channel so someone else can discover it. So check it out. Sampa the Great, Time's Up. We might run it back for a technical breakdown. We might not, I don't know. Depends on what type of stuff they have in there. If it doesn't seem like it'll have any substance, then I won't do it. But anyways, guys, if you're new to the channel, if this is your first time ever watching, or if you're already here, you already know what's up. But one thing we do on this channel is we set the ambience, and that means to get your tea ready. Then you gotta put the headphones on. Yeah, this is already hard. See, this is, I've seen some of this already. This is crazy. Even the title effects, the wave, it's not an easy thing to do. And the color of the skin tones and the, yeah. And the motion of the act, it's all so good already.
It's a return black excellence. Don't sit next to us. Lay down like scripted jobless. Got invest in this blackface industry. Line don't invest in me. Only want the money.
Yo, she's got playing with y'all. I love this shot. I love this, like, dang, this is crazy. They're using some sort of like treadmill.
I seen the industry scheme and it's a killer. I seen the industry kill, dream a dreamer. I seen the industry kill, dream of a dreamer. I seen the industry scheme and it's a killer. Is a master plan to break.
This is like old school rap, bro.
Times up, Black Republic. All my work published. How many times I inspired your rhymes, then you be dubbed it. We the inspiration, we the motivation. Take ideas, then you be shutting.
Yo. So this video is obviously very well planned out as far as strategically like putting transitions and having all these elaborate setups, which is, I love. This is totally my style, like the stuff type of stuff I would love to create. It's every setup has a different feel to it, which means that I could tell this is large budget. First of all, they have an entire room that's like the entire floor is a treadmill or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's huge budget, elaborate setups in each scene, and they planned it out. You know, they timed it out to fit what they wanted to fit. I wanted to skip over to this transition when she's upside down because that's something that that is cool, because that gives us, that's a sure giveaway that these transitions were written down and they intended to do so.
Your rhymes, then you be dubbed it. We the inspiration, we the motivation. Take ideas, then you be shutting. In variation, the hourglass, I'm a crack at the fat of the cream, the black of the talent. I'm taking matters in hand.
Yeah, they grabbing the camera, that's hard. Yo, his arm. How do they do that? Green screen. Had to.
We not for sale, not asking for help, not out to get you on rage. We just searching for some. Go fuck yourself, fuck the game, fuck the play.
Yo, they snapped on this video, bro. That's like.
Cause I've seen the industry kill, dream of a dreamer. Cause I've seen the industry kill, dreams in a dreamer. And I've seen the industry kill.
Yo, they really went off on this video. That is such a cool idea. What like how they even do that? That's how that gives it away. That's a big budget. Yo, they have such character too. That's what sells the video, really. All the effects, even the light inside of the ring, like it matches the fire. Yo, that was wild. I really enjoyed that video. Technically, I think that they used, like, there's so much going on in here. I think I'll just break it down real quick on what I think they did instead of running it back all the way. First of all, a lot of built sets, a lot of practical lighting, I think, except for maybe a couple scenes, specifically in the scene with the warehouse and the scene where they're laying down. That's very much, you know, soft lighting and above lighting, either high key, low fill type stuff, where it means like there's a high bright light illuminating, you know, most of their face, and they have something here to fill in kind of that shadow. But the rest of the stuff was like pretty, like, it was all very technical in the sense of having the I keep want to say conveyor belt, but like the treadmill style floor in there, which was really cool. I really like the scene where he's like grabbing on, because what they do is like they give you a sense of, you think you know what they're doing. Like they're grabbing the camera, doing this and that. She grabs the camera, doing this and that, like a selfie cam type thing. And then you think that you know how they did it, which they could actually, what I've seen is that you have a videographer or you have them actually hold it, but typically you have the camera guy, the DP or whatever, on the camera like this, and then they put their hand on under the lens or something like that, and that gives the sense that they're actually holding the camera. And then you can pull away and it looks like the camera's kind of floating. I've seen that effect a lot. I've even done it myself at least once. But what they did was the second that you think you know how they did it is they switched to that shot where he's like grabbing onto the camera above, and like it's like he's like grabbing with the way he starts with one hand and he grabs on with another hand, and then she's like on the floor below him. Now what I'm assuming they did, which if in this sense it seems like it wouldn't be as difficult, but it's such a good idea that I'm just mad I couldn't think about it, is they shot him on a green screen, lit him, very similar to that scenario that they're in that warehouse, and they shot him above with the camera and had him actually grab onto something beside the camera on both sides and pretty much do that. And they comped in a shot of them just slightly out of focus on the floor below of her just going like, where's he going type thing, which is super cool. And then they moved that image, they scaled that image over time to make it look like it was getting further away, like he was getting pulled up. Super dope concept, dude. It's one of those things where I'm like, I wish I would have thought about it, because I think about that stuff. I think about cool ideas all the time, but I don't work with budgets that can properly execute them, unfortunately. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I thought this was personally a dope video. Sampa the Great. It's my first time ever listening to this artist. Yeah, and I'm excited to check out more of their stuff. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Join the Discord, and until next time, peace.
Sheesh. Champagne bottle by the key. When I pull out, you hear a screech. Heard that you thought you had me beat. Bitch, I got tricks on my sleeve. Yeah, watch how I maneuver through the streets. Ayy, had to keep my friends and enemies on a leash. Ayy, old friends switched up, now they